All right. Well, that was less than ideal. The Knicks just played probably their worst game of the series. Nobody was hot except for Josh Hart, who was a monster today for some reason. But when you lose and you have the Josh Hart magnet ball, you know you're in pretty big trouble. Yeah, the Knicks just felt like they couldn't get anything going on offense, and they drive and kick was instant money for Boston. I don't know what that's about. This game was huge for the Fire Thibs crowd because he got out coached completely. It's a real mood killer. Really wanted to get it done in 5. I had a lot of shit talk coming, but we're here. It's not going to be over in 5. It's going back to MSG. Hopefully we can close out at MSG. We have a bad history with that historically, but please God, don't let this go to 7 and go back to Boston. Brunson played okay. He had a few moments there, but he ended with 20 points, fouled out. Got a lot of suspect fouls in the third quarter, had 5 fouls in the third quarter. I'm sorry. I'm just so disheartened by that performance. Like, really killed my vibes, and I'm so tired. Derek White, magnet ball game. I said before the game, I felt it in my bones that it was coming, and here it was. Jaylen Brown definitely played his best game of the series. If he played like this games 1 through 4, I don't know if the Knicks would even be playing right now. Hopefully he doesn't play like that again, because that was unbelievable. I mean, he was hitting step-back threes. I haven't seen Jaylen Brown hit a step-back 3 in 2 years. So, what else? Luke Cornett turns into prime Hakeem Olajuwon in the third and fourth quarter. That was pretty disheartening. I think he had like 7 blocks, 9 rebounds, and 10 points, something like that. Some stupid stats like that. Like, hopefully that doesn't happen again. If you're New York, I think you are still okay. I think you're still confident, but you got to come out a lot better, and pressure's on you now. If you think about it, Boston doesn't have any pressure. They have nothing to lose at this point. It's over. No one's giving them a chance, especially with Tatum out. No one's giving Boston a chance anymore. So, New York, pressure's on you. You got to close out the series. Not able to so far, and that is like, I think that's 4 series in a row where New York is not able to close it out at the first, closeout game. We can never, we never do it the easy way. It's always got to be the most difficult, hard-fought series, no matter who we're playing. We could be playing the Hornets, and that shit'll go to 6 or 7. Like, I don't think we'll gentleman sweep fucking anybody. What sucks is I had a whole video made, so maybe this is my fault. Maybe I jinxed it. I had a whole video made in case we did beat them today and we beat them in 5. That video will not be dropping, so I just wasted 2 hours of my life. It's unlisted right now. It's private, and I wanted to unprivate it like as soon as the game was over so I could capitalize on that. But, of course, the Knicks let me down. Game 6. We're gonna need some Brunson ball. He's gonna have to have like a legacy game, like Game 6 against Detroit. He's gonna have to have a game like that again. We're gonna need Cat to hit some big shots. We're gonna need Mikal. We really need OG to stop with these like 6 points, 2 for 11 performances, because I love OG, and when he has like 20, we are so good. Dante DiVincenzo is going off right now. I'm sorry, that's on my other screen. I'm watching that. I think Thibs got absolutely outcoached, and I am very fire Thibs mode, but he won't be fired. I think he's honestly a Knick coach for the rest of his career if he wants, because of this series. If they close this out next on Friday, he's probably the Knicks coach for the foreseeable future, which sucks, but I guess if that's the loss we take with beating the Celtics, that's the loss we take. Other than that, I'd say Cat was all right. I don't think he gets enough looks, and I think that is Thibs' worst thing about this team, is that there's so much offensive talent that I feel Thibs doesn't take advantage of all too well. Mikal played okay. OG played terribly, but we move. Deuce played pretty good. He was a spark plug for a second there. And then Brunson went out, and then we started playing like Deuce ISOs, which I've never seen us do once, unless the shot clock was at like 7 and he got the ball. I'm 24 seconds on the shot clock. Deuce is at the top of the key and he's in ISO. I have never seen that, and I never want to see that. And Deuce McBride is like my second favorite player on this team, and I never want to see that. Because what the fuck are we doing? Karl Anthony Towns is an all-star starter, okay? He's the best center in the East when Embiid isn't playing. How are we not feeding him the ball? How does it take from Brunson getting fouled out he got fouled with like 7 minutes left, if I remember correctly. I don't think Cat got a touch until 4 minutes left, and I could be completely wrong. But I am going off pure memory, pure terrible memories of what I just watched, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened. How do you go 3 minutes without getting your best player on the court? After Brunson goes out, Cat is your best player. How do you not get him a look? Okay? And if anyone's doing ISO ball like that, it should be Cat or Mikal. It should not be Deuce McBride. I love Deuce McBride. It shouldn't be him. He was a second-round draft pick for a reason. He has had great development, and I love him. But no. What are we doing? That is not serious basketball. That is not going to win you games, Thibs. When Brunson isn't in the game to bail you out, you have no idea what to do. And that is my bottom line. Thibs has no idea what to do when Brunson isn't there to save him. Also, Josh Hart, for all the hell that he was giving them, there were some times where I was like, we got to get Josh Hart out of this fucking game so we can have him in the fourth, and we need Mitchum in the game more. There was times he loves that lineup for some reason. He loves that starting lineup, and he wants to play it 48 minutes a fucking game. No, Thibs, get Mitch in the game. Get Deuce in the game. Don't ISO him, but get Deuce in the game. He can hit shots. He can defend well. Get Deuce in the game. You will survive. You will survive 10 minutes without Josh Hart. I promise, Thibs. I know he's your guy, but you will. You'll survive. And I understand Josh Hart was hitting today, and I love that. I love if he's hitting threes, because then they have to defend him, and it just fixes the spacing completely. Josh Hart is not going to shoot like that every game, and it sucks that we wasted that. And it feels like it's because of coaching. The players did not come to play. I understand that. But you have to understand also, Thibs also got completely outcoached this entire games. Does Tom Thibodeau know he has a challenge? There were so many calls on Brunson earlier in the third quarter, and he waits until Brunson's last foul, which I don't think is a foul, but whatever, they didn't turn it over. A couple of Brunson's 5 fouls in the third quarter, Thibs, you should have challenged. They weren't fouls, but you didn't challenge them because you're sitting on it, and I understand why you're sitting on it, but Mazzulla's not fucking waiting. Mazzulla challenges everything he thinks is a foul, and it works. He's overturning calls regularly. Every game, Mazzulla has overturned a call or two, and that is huge. Do you understand that? That is huge. That is an extra possession. In some points, it's extra points. And sometimes, it's extra points off the board for the Knicks, which it could have been for the Celtics. But you refuse to challenge. You hold all your challenges until there's 5 minutes left, and then you're like, oh wait, we can't challenge in the last 2 minutes. Let's burn one. I love Thibs. Thibs brought New York back. Thibs is great at elevating players who aren't that good. As you saw in the playoff season with Randall and RJ Barrett and Derrick Rose and Reggie Bullock, you saw it in that season. He's good at elevating players like that. We have offensive talent now. It is not a bunch of random fucking bench guys, okay? We have starters. We have good offensive talent. We have the best shooting big man of all time, okay? I'm putting my foot down. I know it's a debate, but in my opinion, he's the best shooting big man of all time, and you don't have him shooting threes. How many threes per game does Cat attempt? I'm going to Google it right now. How many three-point attempts per game? 2.6. Karl Anthony Towns is attempting 2.6 three-pointers per game. In this playoff series, Karl Anthony Towns, the best shooting big man of all time, is attempting 2.6 three-pointers per game. That is not acceptable, Thibs. It isn't. And it's not like you're giving him looks and he's just not taking it. You're not giving him looks. Every Cat three-pointer I've seen has pretty much been designed by himself. So you're not giving him looks. He is the best shooting big man of all time. He should be the ultimate spacer for Brunson. But instead, the paint is packed. He can't find a sliver of space, and it's because Cat is in there. Why? Why, when you have the best shooting big man of all time, is he not helping space the floor? It doesn't make sense. It never has, it never will, and it's been an issue I've had with you this entire season. Oh my God. Karl Anthony Towns is an all-star starter. At one point this season, Karl Anthony Towns was the MVP, contender, whatever. He was top 10 in it. What is this? What are we doing? And Cat, yeah, I need more from him on a player base, obviously. But I want to spend time yelling at Thibs because everyone just yells at the players. And what they don't understand is we have to draw some shit up for him sometimes. It feels like the Knicks look like a men's league team that is just go do whatever, you guys are friends, so go just play. We don't have plays. You know how many plays the Celtics run on offense per possession? You know how many back screens I see? You know what they're doing? You know how many buckets they got off of miscommunications, which are caused by good coaching and good play calling. I cannot express that enough. Tom Thibodeau, what the fuck? You have me yelling at my computer at 10:30 p.m. I have work tomorrow. I have to be up at 4 a.m. and I'm doing this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that rant, but I just started and I kept going. I had to get it off my chest. I've been tweeting about it, but saying it out loud just gives me so much more. We go back to MSG and we fucking close this thing out. I am tired of watching Derek White magnet balls. I'm tired of Jaylen Brown talking shit after every basket and complaining all day and doing the same thing that Brunson does, but Brunson gets called a flopper and a foul baiter when Jaylen Brown is doing the same thing and he's 6'7". I'm tired of it. I'm tired of watching the Celtics. I'm tired of these dumb games. You are better than the Celtics without Jason Tatum. How do you beat the Celtics with Jason Tatum, but lose to them without Jason Tatum? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And don't say that the team is better without Tatum, because that's not true. You are an idiot if you say that. If you say that, you are an idiot. Do not say that, because you are an idiot. Jason Tatum had 42 points, and you beat them. What are we doing? We are better than this team. Stop playing down to competition. Stop being an idiot in the coaching department and fucking take them by the neck, throw them on the ground, stomp on their neck, and kill them already. I am tired. I am tired of the Knicks playing with their food. Always, that we do that every series. I am tired. Enough of this bullshit. It's not a Knicks series without it going 6 or 7, dude. We have never swept anyone in my lifetime. We have never gentlemen swept anyone in my lifetime. If I can remember, let me see. Let me look it up. Recent Knicks playoff series results. In 2024, right? I already know this, but I want to look it up for you. We go to Philly. We win that in 6 games because God forbid we close it out in 5. It is the same situation. We go up 3-1 and we drop game 5. Why? We go to Indiana, we go up 3-2. We drop game 6 and we drop game 7. We are better than this. Let's go to 2023. The Cavaliers, we beat them in 5. Oh my God, I found one. I only had to go 2 years ago. The Heat, by the way, beat us in 6. That was an embarrassing series, and I don't want to even think about that last possession from Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm talking about if you're a Knicks fan. Let's even go back to 2013. Go up 3-0 to the Boston Celtics. This series went 6 games. I was very young when this was happening, so I barely remember it. But I can only imagine Knicks fans going up 3-0 on the Boston fucking Celtics, and then it went 6 games. What a joke. What a fucking joke of a franchise we are. I can't believe it. I can't believe all the shit that I go through. And this is and I'm still confident. I think we are going to win game 6. I genuinely do. But I can't do this every series where we are clearly the better team. That is what pisses me off. If this was Boston and Tatum was still playing, I wouldn't mind it going 6 or 7. But Tatum is fucking gone. Their best player, Tatum, in my opinion, is a top 5 player in the world. And he's not playing. And you can't beat them. Doesn't that embarrass you in any way, shape, or form? Are you not embarrassed by that? By what I just watched, I'm embarrassed. It's not good enough. It's not. It's not. And Knicks fans, we need to fucking demand better. This is bullshit. You know what the get-in price for Game 6 is? I just saw it. It's $850. That is the get-in price right now for Knicks Celtics Game 6 at MSG. You want me to pay $850 when I just watched my team shit on my face and finger bang— I can't say that— and stomp on me on the ground? What are you talking about? I'm not paying to go to that game. Why would I? You have shown me no reason to. We can't even close out a game historically at home. Anyways, we can't close a series out at home. Didn't do it against Philly. Didn't do it against Detroit. 2 weeks ago, we couldn't do it against Detroit. We had to go into Detroit to beat them. Boston's different than Detroit. You can't just waltz into Boston Game 7 and win. Clearly, you couldn't do it in Game fucking 5. I am confident, but that's because I'm delusional. I shouldn't be confident in this team. If I was a normal person, I wouldn't be confident in this team, but I am. That's it for the rant. That's it, because I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow. I can't do this, but I just had to get that off my chest. I've been sitting in silence, staring at the TV for 20 minutes. I can't do it. I had to talk. I had to outlet it to somewhere. It is bullshit. It is complete and utter bullshit what I just watched on my screen. It shouldn't be accepted by Knicks fans. It shouldn't be accepted by anybody. It is complete and utter bullshit. Okay? Knicks in 6.